Chapter 15. At last, Sora, Donald, and Goofy have approached the final checkpoint of their adventure, Malfosin's Fortress of Despair. The mighty structure looms overhead like an ungodly watcher in the night. Our heroes disembark from their vessel and prepare for the greatest challenge yet. We're coming for you, Malvincent. And you too, Riku. And maybe Carrie and Mickey too, if they're around here somewhere. The trio silently makes their way up to the fortress. It is heavily fortified both inside and out. Infiltrating such a place is no easy task. But difficult is not a word in Sora's vocabulary. By enacting tactical stealth techniques, Sora, Donald, and Goofy quickly dispatch all of the heartless guards surrounding the facility. Goofy never knew he could snap someone's neck before. It's quite an exhilarating experience indeed. Then, without making a sound, the gang sneaks through the front gate like a group of phantom specters with Navy SEAL training. They manage to find their way into the fortress's main chamber, remaining completely undetected. Or so they think. Clap, clap, clap. Well done, Sora. I wouldn't expect anything else from my old rival. And there, lurking at the top of the stairs, is none other than that old traitor Riku. Pfft, Sora scoffs. Don't flatter yourself, Riku. Your only rival is the dirt on my shoes. But Riku is not threatened by Sora's remark. He knows that this time the tides are about to turn. Sora takes out his Keyblade and gets ready to give Riku a long overdue ass whooping. But Riku is not playing by the books today. Using the dark sorcery he learned from Malvolot, Riku casts a powerful Magnet Raga spell, ripping Sora's Keyblade right out of his hands. Now Riku holds the key, and Sora has Jack squat. Ha ha ha! Riku positively laughs it up. Using the Keyblade's immense strength, he effortlessly slices through several thick stone pillars and watches them crumble to dust before his yellow, snake-like eyes. This is the power that Riku has been searching for, and now that he possesses it, his first order of business is to eliminate the competition. Sora, your reign has ended. The new hero of this story is me, Riku. Sora merely chuckles. This was not the first time someone has tried to kill him, and it certainly wouldn't be the last. There has been a great shift in power, ladies and gentlemen, and Donald and Goofy can do nothing but look on in awe as these two giants prepare to clash. Riku, making the first move, charges with incredible speed. He attempts to strike Sora with a lethal blow, but Sora dodges the attack by leaping into the air and performing an amazing triple somersault. If this were the Olympics, Sora would surely be awarded a gold medal. The Keyblade is quite a powerful weapon, but a weapon is only as deadly as the one who wields it. Riku swings the blade wildly in every direction, desperately hoping to land even a single blow, but Sora easily dodges each one of his feeble attempts. Riku, is merely an insect in the presence of this god. Seeing an opening in Riku's defenses, Sora quickly delivers a divine kick into Riku's chest, knocking the angsty youth right into a nearby decorative fountain. Reeling in shock, Riku releases the Keyblade into the air, which Sora quickly catches within his teeth, once more securing his place as the most powerful person in the universe. Riku realizes that he is lost and swiftly makes his retreat. Meanwhile, Goofy and Donald are cheering loudly in response to Sora's ultimate triumph. And Sora is so cool that he doesn't even show any emotion at all. He just stands there stoically with his arms crossed, like some kind of famous statue or something of that effect. Donald asks Sora if he plans on pursuing Riku and finishing him off, but Sora assures him that it isn't necessary. After such a humiliating defeat, killing Riku now would be an act of mercy. And besides, they've got an evil witch to take care of first. And so, Sora and the gang begin climbing the fortress's sinister stairwell in search of the old hag Malfi Clap herself. Meanwhile, in the darkest corridor, Riku is running away, crying like a little bitch. It's not fair! Why does that stupid idiot Sora always beat me? Ugh. Suddenly, a disembodied voice calls out to him. It's because you're still too weak. Riku turns around to discover an evil presence lurking behind him. It is none other than a sentient brown robe. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the very same robe that Sora met in that cave all the way back in Chapter 1, if you can even remember that far back. The wicked robe man whispers dark secrets into Riku's ear canal. It says that it can help Riku become stronger, even stronger than Sora. Riku is eager to get a taste of that ultimate, unlimited power, and he accepts the offer. The robe, obviously pleased with itself, contorts its fabric into the shape of a grin and begins unraveling itself by the seams. The threads then weave themselves into Riku's cellular structure, merging with the boy's very essence. Riku is no longer. Now there is only Robeku! Meanwhile, back on the upper floors, Sora and his friends are making their way through Maleficent's terror of terror, fighting off her most elite guards at every turn. Between the giant dogs with shields and the stubby wizard Heartless, someone is clearly trying way too hard to rip off Donald and Goofy's style. But the cheap imitations proved to be poor substitutes for the original, and they are quickly brought down with a copyright lightning strike. After eviscerating the last of the so-called elite Heartless, Sora, Donald, and Goofy appear to have reached the highest room in the tallest tower. Wasting no time at all, the three magnificent assassins bust down the door and enter the final chamber of supreme terror. And there, waiting behind a curtain of evil turpitude, emerges the vile sorceress, Maleficocus. At last, they have finally come to face with the devilish villain. "So, you finally arrived," spits Malvocourt, her lizard tongue sharpened like a dagger. "Then you must be very eager to die." Whoosh! The evil enchantress springs forth like a butterfly made of crow feathers. She begins casting her dark magic spells that are so dark and wicked that I do not dare to even describe them. Goofy, with the dynamic shield abilities, cast a protective barrier around the party, guarding them from Malvenstein's malicious attacks. To counter this, the Dark Witch summons an army of skeletons and orders them to eliminate the heroes. This quickly backfires, however, as Donald casts a Turn Undead spell, turning the legion of undead soldiers into a pile of harmless bones. The three of them then beginning throwing the bones right back at Malfincian's face, viciously pelting her with an unending stream of calcium-rich projectiles. She is quickly brought to her knees by the relentless assault. Sora, Donald, and Goofy quickly close in on the defeated old hag, weapons raised, lest she attempt one last surprise attack. But then, in an unexpected complication, a supreme, unknown, unexpected variable comes into place. A dark figure suddenly emerges from a portal, wielding a giant, oversized medical scalpel. And before anyone can even say a word, it stabs Malkovich right in her heart, killing her instantly. The Dark Witch falls to the ground, and there, standing above her, is none other than that evil Riku.